Yo, what's up, Hype fam? Welcome back to Twinkle Hype. Today I've got one jaw-dropping story for you. Imagine the most beautiful, famous actress in the world, and the guy she's about to date thinks she's totally ghosting him on their first date. Sounds crazy, right? Well, it really happened. Let's dive in. This is the story of how Scarlett Johansson and Colin Jost almost never became a thing, all because Scarlett panicked and ran away less than 2 hours into dinner. Don't skip this, you're gonna wanna hear every detail. Okay, so Scarlett recently spilled the tea. She admitted that before Colin, nobody had ever really asked her out on a traditional date. She called herself a serial monogamist, meaning she'd always been in serious relationships but never got the classic dinner and maybe drinks setup. Then Colin asked. In 2017, they met up at an Italian restaurant in New York's East Village. Sounds romantic, right? They had dinner, things started off fine. But then Colin casually said, "Hey, I'm grabbing a drink with friends, wanna come?" And that's when it all went sideways. Scarlett freaked out. She said she'd never dated basically ever. And so instead of staying, she bolted. She left dinner early, went home to relieve her babysitter, and got home by 9:36 p.m. Her babysitter was confused. Colin was convinced the date was over before it even started. She later admitted she panicked. She thought she was messing everything up. She felt awkward. She felt flustered. And yeah, it turned into what felt like total rejection for Colin. He later told her, "I totally thought that was it, you were acting so weird." But here's the crazy part. Despite that disastrous first date, these two didn't give up. They kept seeing each other. Eventually, they fell in love. They got engaged in 2019 and married in 2020, and now they're a legit Hollywood power couple. Talk about a comeback from almost ghosting your soulmate. Scarlett even admitted years later she acted so weird, not because she didn't like him, but because she was totally out of her element. Dating was foreign, and pressure was high. Makes you realize sometimes first date chaos doesn't mean no chance. It might just mean awkward beginning. This story gives major hope for all of us who've had awkward first dates. It proves first impressions can be wrong, and sometimes that flustered exit is just nerves, not rejection. Also, from a celeb gossip angle, makes you look at these Instagram perfect celebrity couples and realize maybe there was chaos behind the scenes. Maybe the fairy tale started with panic, confusion, and a nearly canceled romance. And for anyone out there afraid to make the first move, this shows, risk the date. Even if it feels messy, the rewards might be bigger than you expect. All right, Hype fam, what do you think? Could you imagine walking out 90 minutes into your first date and still ending up married to that person? Wild, right? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever had a disastrous first date that turned into something real? Tell me. If you love this story, smash that like button, subscribe to Twinkle Hype for more crazy celeb stories, and share this video with your friends to see if they believe in second chances too. Until next time, stay hyped.